Sharon. How
Hey,
are
I'm
you?
good. How are you?
Good. Oh
Nice to
my
see you.
goodness, what a beautiful smile I'm seeing today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, is that a new purse?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we have to close that door. Your HIPAA, your privacy. Yeah, so you got a new purse.
Yes,
Looks like some new glasses as well.
yes.
So I take it things are going okay.
They're going better than okay.
Okay, how about the mediation and the journal? How did that help?
It helped a lot. When I feel I'm able to, with the meditation, it helps me um, know when I'm having an anxiety attack because before I didn't always know. So I know, so I consciously tell myself breathe in, breathe out, and
Okay.
that brings me back. And so it's working, and the journaling um, works well for me because I can tell the difference honestly
Mhm.
in my journaling before as in my journaling now. My journaling now is more positive. As before, it was um, efficacy, um,
Mhm.
where I was putting myself down and blaming myself. What am I doing wrong or whatever like that. But now I'm very happy. Valentine's Day
Mhm.
weekend, we had a great weekend. Like the whole weekend was very good.
No job stuff.
No job
No,
stuff.
no beating yourself up about things we
No.
can't change.
Mm-mm.
Oh, good. Well, can I see your journal if you feel comfortable showing me some of the entries?
Sure.
Oh, nice little book too. Oh, great. It seems to me you had a busy weekend. You went to a concert,
Yes.
movies,
Yes.
and Comic Con too.
Yes. And dinner. Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
And you're feeling like scale of 1 to 10 from the first time we met to now. How do you what number you give yourself?
I say an eight and a half.
8.5.
Yeah.
That is great, Sharon.
Yeah.
You should be proud of yourself and give yourself a pat on the back. Hey, do you feel that our previous sessions, we were talking, we started out talking about the balloons, putting things in there.
Hmm.
Do you feel that you put them in the right category? The big balloon, little balloon?
Yes, I feel like I put them in the right category because right now the thing that's most pertinent in a way is
Mhm.
my job and what I'm going to do from there. But I'm not stressing about whatever decision I make is a decision I make, and I have
Mhm.
to live with it regardless. And I'm going to do what's not just best for me, but what's also best for my family. Um, my mom um, passing mainly bothers me when I realize, like, if I'm out or something like
Mhm.
that, and I mainly bought my mom clothes and stuff like that. If I seen something she liked or something was on clearance, um, I definitely every year she got like 10 or 12 new pair of flip flops.
Whoa.
Um, so it's like when I do that kind of stuff, that's when I realize that she's not there. I let myself cry and then
Yeah.
I move on.
And I seen a couple journals in there regarding that as well.
Mhm.
That how you're feeling about when you're out and about and you see things that remind you of her.
Mhm.
But you know what? Pick it up, bye. You can always return
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
you know.
And we're getting ready to do the thing as far as cleaning her closet.
Okay.
And we already know one of my cousins in Michigan where my mom had gave her a lot of shoes because they wear the
Mhm.
same shoe size. So the ones that's in good shape, just gonna put them in a box and send them to
Oh,
her.
that's very nice.
Um, she she mainly um, gave us her different jewelry,
Mhm.
um, jewelry that of her sisters, my aunts that she had, gave it to me or whatever. And I'm going to take one of them and give it to my aunt's granddaughter because she's graduating from high
Oh,
school.
that's
I want her to
nice.
have something to let her know that her grandmother will be. He is proud of her. Um, and my dad,
Come on, I
he
seen that
just
face.
no, he just him like um, I say what I have to say, tell him I'm done with him. I'll be done with him for an hour or two, and at the end of the day, we gonna do what, no matter what me and my sister say, we still gonna do what we need to do, and he knows that.
Mm.
So he knows. Um,
Now the face that you're making when you talking about your dad, it's like you got that eye cut. I mean, just it's like, is it overwhelming to you, or you just ain't gonna be bothered? Are
I ain't gonna
you
be bothered. I'm gonna tell him what's gonna happen, and that's what's gonna happen. My sister gonna tell him how we gonna do things, and that's what's gonna be done.
in no
It's nice.
regrets?
Nope. It's nice that he think he has a choice. We let him think he has a choice, but really, he doesn't. He just don't know.
So it seems like, you said the meditation and the calm app is
Mhm.
working. Now you're working on one of your other balloons
Yes.
because you kind of at ease, or just kind of like, okay, this is where I'm at with this situation
Yeah.
with work.
The only thing don't mess with my money, we won't have no issue.
Okay, they ain't messing with your money right now, right?
No.
So
No.
that's good. And you looking to go back in the next, what, 2.5, 3 weeks? Oh, wait a minute, I
No,
gotta.
you know how you've been off for a
Uh
long
huh.
time, and all of a sudden it's like summer break. You've been off for a long time, and all of a sudden it's them that day getting closer and closer. Where it seemed like you had this much time, now you got this much time. So um, I'm not negative about going back as I was before. Like
Okay, because I seen those
totally,
eyes closed, and I was like, okay, are
I
we
was
going
to
backwards? Are we going forward? Or are we just
no,
stuck in the middle?
no, I was totally against it, but I just made my mind. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's like that's one thing my mom used to say. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and whatever,
I
you
mean, I
know. That's
mean,
it.
you do, and then it sounds like you've made your when you do make the decision to do something, you're okay with whatever the consequence or
Mhm.
the outcome is going to be,
Yes.
and that's doable.
Because one of the things I've always said, I will, and something, another thing that my mom raised me and my sister, because even though she retired, she felt like she had a job. She
Yeah.
wanted us to have careers,
Hmm.
and this is my career. This is a job that I'm at, but education is my career. I know that whatever I'm doing, when I go to my next step, I'm always going to be doing education, and that's okay with me.
Good.
Um, but I do have a desire to be on the other side of the table, working for the real student's best
Okay.
interest. Um,
Did I just hear some little advocacy right up in there?
yeah, advocate.
Okay.
That's where my passion really is,
Good.
and I think I've always known that. Like as a kid, I didn't know I was going to be a special education teacher,
Mhm.
but we had we liked to play school, so my mom actually we actually had desks and stuff in our basement,
Mhm.
and I would make my cousins and my sister like we were at school, and I was the teacher and all that stuff like that. And one of the I never really cared for the word retarded. Like if I'm saying you act retarded, I'm talking to someone who has don't have any type of mental disability.
Mhm.
Don't. But as far as referring to my students, even as a kid, I just never. The word just seems so like
Derogatory.
yeah. So I feel like I'm back. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with my students. I'm looking forward to. I haven't even been at work, and I'm already looking
I
forward to
said,
spring break.
oh, okay. That
but
but
even
I hear that the tone of your voice is so much more happier than
yeah.
it was before. Before it was really heavy, like you were
Mhm.
packing around a lot of
Yeah.
concerns and issues that were weighing you down. Now you seem like you
Like
feel lighter. You walked in
yeah.
here, you wasn't tipping, you were just, you know.
I feel like because pretty much I have the rest of my the school year planned out.
Good.
I'm aware that things not going to always work according to,
Mhm.
and you have to adjust. but I have an idea when before I wouldn't even let myself think about it.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, think about
Good.
even going back to the district, let alone going back to the same school.
Mhm.
Um, but my grandmother had this saying was, um, give me the rules of the game and I can play it. But if you don't give me your rules, I'm playing a whole total different game. Well, now I know the rules, so I'm in the right game now.
Okay.
I have
And
no
you have a choice
misconceptions.
of
Yeah,
whether you want to play it or not.
right.
So that's really good,
Yeah,
Lachelle.
so I'm
How does that make you feel? Happy, anxious,
makes me feel happy. Like it's
happy?
good to have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Um, that, but I'm signing up for a grant writing class because
Mhm.
wherever I go,
Mhm.
I want to make use of grants.
Good.
Even grants as simple as donors choose. And I've taken several grant writing classes before, but I want to do a refresher
Mhm.
course. So I'm really like excited and being having someone that I can talk to. I have a good physician.
Mhm.
I have a good counselor.
Thank you.
Um, and I have my family
Mhm.
that's very supportive. Um, one unique thing about my family is we can actually fight. I mean, fist fight if we have to, but we still family,
Oh,
and
good.
we still gonna be there for each other, um, regardless of whatever. Um, I'm excited about stuff I want to do with my niece,
Mhm.
um, because we haven't did anything together in a long while, and when she came over, I could tell that she missed me. Um, so, because she's used to doing stuff
Oh.
with me. So I got stuff playing like the zoo. We're gonna go to tea and put on. I'm gonna buy little hats and like the southern thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
because we're gonna go to tea and wear dresses, stuff like that. So I'm excited about that kind of
So
stuff.
it sounds like you have plans.
Yes, I'm excited about my sister getting married.
Wow.
Um, I know how my mom would want the wedding for
Mhm.
her and things like that. So and how I would too. So we're gonna go to a bridal thing, um, show
Oh,
or
cool.
whatever to take advantage of the free stuff.
I
um,
heard those things are very nice. A
yeah,
lot of different champagnes and cakes
yes,
and cupcakes
yeah.
and
So take advantage of that, and um, I like who my sister is married.
that's good.
It was going either way there for a minute, but yeah. So he already part of the family, and so those things like that, I don't have any stress. Like even with my mom, like I'm not stressed about her passing because she fought and she prepared us for it.
Mhm.
Like she told us what she wanted, she told us what she had left, what you know. So um, I'm not even like I said with that. It's just when I remember that she's not here. Like my husband, he comes in the door when they had this routine. Like
Mhm.
uh, it was Dion's idea for all of us to live together. Because he's like other ethnicities and stuff do it to help each other
Yeah.
get. So I think that made my mom happy that she knew that my dad was going to be taken care of and that we were all going to be here for each other. So that's good because I think that if I was not in these last couple of months, if I was not living with my family,
Mhm.
it would have been a lot worse on me. But because I have my family, it's a lot, and my friends, which is like Vin Diesel said in Fast
Mhm.
and Furious, I don't have friends, I just have family. So you either an associate or you family.
Good.
And a friend that surprised me with a car for Valentine's Day I wasn't expecting. Another friend surprised me with a thank you card that I wasn't expecting. It's nice when you go to the mailbox and you get a nice something nice in the mail. So
I feel like people are doing for sharing as
yeah,
Sharon doing for
yes,
people, and that's therapeutic as well.
hmm
But it sounds like to me that you're starting to put your happiness first, regardless of whatever decision you make, things that you choose to do. You're not gonna let that knock you down anymore.
right. I
and
mean,
you're not gonna bite off more than you can chew, or you're
yeah.
not gonna take on any more than you can
Mhm.
actually deal with,
Right.
because your emotional state is important to
Mhm.
you and your family. Because now
Yeah.
you're working with your dad. I know that was
Mhm.
one of our balloons. So can we, if we just kind of draw imaginary balloons, we have the job,
Mhm.
then we had dad was the third balloon, and then mom was second.
Right.
So which one of these can we pop and say that we've already accomplished?
Dad,
Pop.
because I just gotta accept him for who he is.
Yeah, he ain't
He
gonna
ain't
change.
changed. Um, and job for the most part because I'm looking at other avenues. I'm going
Mhm.
to a job fair. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, as they say. I want to make an educated choice as to what my plan is. I'm fine with finishing the school year where I'm
Mhm.
at,
Mhm.
but right now I'm looking at what I'm gonna do, what my next is.
All right.
So I'm going to take a
Let you pop it. Pop. And then we still have mom right there.
yeah,
You want to hold
mom
on to
going
that one for a
yeah,
while?
yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna pop them. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
but see how thinking about things differently and not letting things affect us in a way that throws us off our game,
Mhm.
that throws you off your game, and but you're still in control. The outcomes just may not be what LaSharon wanted, but LaSharon,
Right.
I'm like, okay.
It's different. The difference of going to a counselor,
Mhm.
because I do have a psychiatrist as
Yes.
well that handles the
I seen
medication.
that in your paperwork. Yes.
But the counselor, as a counselor, is not about diagnosis.
Mhm.
It's about learning coping mechanisms, which you don't necessarily get that from a psychiatrist. They're mainly there to medicate,
Yes.
and counseling helps you deal. And this is helping me want to have a more holistic approach to my treatment.
Do you think our previous sessions have been um, helpful in
Yeah,
getting rid of, alleviating, or decreasing the anxiety and the stresses that your job
yes.
approved?
Um, because one of the requirements of the counselor is that my my
Mhm.
husband had to have a good feeling about the person as well, and he had a good feeling about you. It's more so about who am I leaving the care of my wife to.
Right.
So
Yeah, he
it's
came in on our first meeting,
yes
right?
the check
Yep. Yep.
to see how things was going. So yeah, so I think I'm in a different place, and the activity that you had me do, the positive,
Mhm.
the journaling as you seen, and also um, 5 things that I feel positive about.
Yeah.
Um, I feel positive about my career
Good.
because I know my career is education. I feel positive about my students
Good.
because no matter what, I'm going to do the best. I'm not
Mhm.
going to go um, have a heavy heart when I go to bed at night,
Right.
saying I've done somebody wrong.
Mhm.
Um, I feel positive about the one of couple of the teachers that I work with
Mhm.
because I connected with her on the first day, which is really the reason why I stayed at Fairfax and wanted to work with someone else. Yes.
Now, I heard you say that you stayed because of her, but in the prior sessions, I didn't hear a lot. I heard something about her, but I heard
Mhm.
mostly about your students and
Yeah.
what you wanted to accomplish for
Mhm.
them. So, are
Um,
those two statements, I mean, the statement I just made, is it kind of true, false?
it's well, I didn't know my students yet.
Yeah.
I was still in the um that I know that they had starting to know before my students that this wasn't what I was used to.
Mhm.
However, meeting the teacher on the first day
Yeah.
and conversating with her and knowing that she's good hearted and that we could be a partner and that
Mhm.
she actually asked me
Mhm.
like after that third day, like, please, I understand if you have to go, but please stay. Please be here on Monday. So um I I like that. I
Sound
know
like
the
she
rest is
needed you,
yeah.
and you you did that. That's a good person. You're a very good person.
And it reminded me of when I met another friend on my first day. That it's been 6 years and we haven't killed each other yet. But so I'm positive. That's three things. The fourth thing is I am positive about who people are. As Maya Angelou said, believe people who believe what people show you they are from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So in that, I'm positive about what I need to do or not do. Um,
Because your people at work have demonstrated the type of person they
right.
are, so you know.
When they show you who they are, believe them.
Yes.
Um, I I'm positive about the poem that I used for my mom's balloon release is that I carry you in my heart,
Mm-hmm.
and I do. I carry my mom in my heart everywhere I go, and I'm not gonna allow my heart, if I have some control over it, to be hurt. I know it's gonna be hurt sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have the avoidance. However, I'm not confrontational about things. Also,
And you also have some interventions and
yes,
strategies that you've learned
the meditation,
to help with
the
those.
journaling, the discussing um, my day for a few with my husband,
Mm-hmm.
and him discussing his day with me. And it's just, I'm positive now about the fact that he knows, like, he's chaperoned and stuff before, but
Mm-hmm.
now he knows, like, um, this and that and whatever he has the experience himself.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm positive about counseling.
thank you. That's good. A lot of patients are not. A lot of individuals are
Mhm.
not. So with that being said, sounds like you really you've come a long way from the first meeting. Your tone of voice, your body language, the verbiage you were using to
Mhm.
describe yourself and situations have changed to more positive. And I want to know if you feel you need to come back and see me anymore.
Um, I feel like I want to. I like the fact that I know you're here,
Yes.
but I want to work on using the things that I've learned.
Okay.
Um, I would like to see you again, but a
Okay.
couple of months down the road,
Oh yeah.
just as a like as I'm going through a transition at the end of the school year and transitioning and discussing some of the things, decisions I've made
Hmm.
in the meantime.
So let's do this. And so you're going back to work March the 1st.
Yes.
Why don't we meet that first week?
Okay.
Maybe that Friday,
Yes.
same time, about 4:30.
Yes.
And then from there, maybe we'll do maybe just phone
Yes.
15 minutes every Friday at 4:30
Yes. That'd be good.
until when after spring break.
Yeah. I'm looking for the spring break.
So I won't hear from you spring break, okay?
No, I'll be on the ocean.
So let's do the phone thing the week after spring break, and then from there we'll touch base. You call, leave a message, and tell me when
Mhm.
it's a good time to call you back,
Okay.
and we'll do that maybe for maybe twice every 2 weeks in April,
Okay.
and then May we'll just play it by ear.
Right. Maybe we can FaceTime or
Yeah,
something.
I have.
Skype.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that. That'll be good. Well, Miss LaSharon, I'm glad I've been of assistance to you, and it
Thank you.
makes me feel good that the techniques and the inventions that we came up with was a success for you.
Yes, they were.
And I appreciate you choosing me as your counselor and your husband letting you come back.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Talk to you in a week or so.
Okay, bye bye.